So appreciate you for inviting us into your homes. But many of us are starting to leave our homes and we're starting to get a new semblance of normal. I feel like I've cocooned or created this little bubble in my house, but now I do want to go to the movies and I do want to go to the restaurant. Lord knows I need to go to the hair salon and the nail salon. I want to travel, I want to fly home to see my parents. And this, my friends, with the final 2,000, Rick, I'm saying that correct, right? I think we only have 2,000 of these. Last 2,000, I can tell you with all confidence, this will be your last show. This is personal, powerful, portable purification and protection. And I look at it this way. We're wearing face coverings, face shields, we're washing our hands, we're washing everything. What are you gonna do about, you know, the restaurant table next to you? What are you gonna do at the nail salon, the hair salon, the office cubicle? Even if it's just the courtesy of not having your next door neighbor smell the tuna fish or the Caesar salad or the anchovies, you know, or the onions that you put on that burger, even if you're going into the office. What's great about this for the final call and final quantities, it's smaller than most water bottles. The water bottle that I carry to the set is bigger than this, but it's true HEPA. It's not HEPA-like, it's not HEPA-esque, it's not wish it were HEPA when it grew up. It is cordless, it is rechargeable. If you run it on low, it runs for like 12 hours. You can use it vertically, you can use it horizontally, you can fold down that handle. Trust me, it is lighter weight and smaller than that bottle of water. Comes with the rechargeable, or with the cable to recharge it. And then Rick, I wanna double check, do we have additional filters or no? Okay, the filters might be completely sold out, but either way, I mean, I know we'll get those back in stock. And Miss Megan is joining us. And Megan, you know I love working with you. Megan is, you know, not only, I always say big brain, you're an engineer, there's nothing about these products that you don't know. But we have to make the distinction, this is small but mighty. It is not HEPA-like, it is not HEPA-esque, it's true HEPA. And what, over 50 feet radius, like 54 feet of purification and protection with this little guy?
Yeah, 54 square feet. So you're talking about a space that's about 6 by 9. And yes, it is true HEPA, not one of the wannabes. So you know that you're going to get the ultimate filtration system, what we consider the gold standard in air filtration, which means you're going to capture 99.97% of all those nasty particulates that are in the air. From the odors, yes, that tuna fish smell, but also smoke, allergens, dander, all sorts of nasty things like microorganisms such as living mold spores. So you're thinking about these things are actually floating in the air all the time. So if you don't have your PureZone Mini capturing it, who's capturing it? Well, it's your lungs. So if you happen to have any irritations, there's a possibility some of these things could be irritating you. So how exciting is it to know that you can actually take something on the go with you now that could catch some of those irritants. We all have true HEPA filters in our home now. 2020 has been a big year for us to realize we wash our hands, we wash our home, but we weren't washing the air before. So we made changes. But like you said, we're all going back into the world. We want to go have brunch with our girlfriends. We want to go support our child at a sporting event that happens to be indoors. So what ways can we protect ourselves when we have no control over the air quality? Well, finally, we have a way, because this is a personal size unit. It is the same size as a water bottle, which I can show you right here. Quite literally, this is a 16.9 ounce. So from top to bottom, it's actually shorter. And then at the bottom, it's virtually the same size, except my water bottle weighs more. This only weighs a half a pound, less than my cell phone, fits right into my purse. And anytime I need it, it's super easy to operate. I know it's blinded right now with the light, but I can push it once, twice, or 3 times for low, medium, and high. That'll give me anywhere between 2.5 hours and 12 hours of continuous use. Pretty amazing, Shannon.
It's unbelievable. And you know what? I could pretty much say with over 12,000 gone, fewer than 2,000 remain, If this is not your last show, I would be surprised. Certainly, I think it's your last show on the air. If there are a few quantities, of course, people, you might see it on hsn.com. I cannot encourage you enough to get this at home. I actually have 2 of these, and now it's not just because we're all aware of this new normal, we're trying to get out into the world, but I also suffer from allergies. And so when I do go to the nail salon or the hair salon, I just have a hard time with the smell of chemicals, and because I have natural nails, but the stuff that other people are putting on their hair and on their nails is actually an irritant to me. Even the small cabin of my car, and I know that's something that your mom has talked about, Megan, when you're going to the bank teller and we're all doing takeout, drive-through, carry-out, even in the cabin of your car. So I've got this on high, and Megan, we've got a smoke chamber that we'll show everybody in a moment, but even on its highest setting, it is whisper quiet, but that does not mean that it is not taking out the smallest, and in many cases, some of the most damaging irritants to our lungs. It's still doing a mighty job of purification, isn't it?
And that's true, because we have this wonderful system that's happening with this filter right here. It is actually a 2-filter system where it's using an activated carbon filter to pull out the VOCs that, yes, you will definitely find in a hair salon or a nail salon, and unfortunately your own home too. But then it leads right into that true HEPA filtration. And together they're able to capture that 99.97% of all the particulates are in the air. So yes, I've talked about my mom on air before. She actually purchased one of these one show ago because she needs it for her car. She's gonna put it in her cup holder, and she has terrible allergies. So for her, she wants to make sure when she's going to and from the bank and other places where she's opening and closing her window, she can get rid of those allergies so she doesn't have to carry her tissues with her all the time. We have some amazing reviews are up. One of our friends said that they're currently in the creek fire and they're suffering from severe smoke levels. They had already purchased this before the fire happened for themselves, their mom, and their brother. And they said now that they have this in their car, they can actually breathe and they're not choking anymore. So some of the reviews are absolutely amazing. True HEPA filtration is no joke. It is the reason why it is a gold standard. And again, we've never been able to take it on the go before. Now we finally can, and you can use it in several different ways. You don't have to have the handle on it, but I highly recommend it because my favorite way to use it is in the horizontal position. So whether you're at work, maybe you're sending this off with a child who's going to school or a college child, I guess they're not children, but college students, and they have it on their desk, they can have it just like that. So it's on the slight diagonal, pushing air toward you. Many people already have small fans on their desk, but that's only pushing recirculated air right into your face. This is gonna push purified air right into your direction for you to take in. And then of course, if you're at a restaurant and you're enjoying it with your girlfriends at a table, put this right in the middle of the table. We say this is a personal unit and it is for you. It's up for 54 square feet. But if you're with a group of friends and you're all in that same 54 square feet, then everyone's gonna reap the benefits of it. So it's all about how you want to use it. But what you need to know is it's small, it is lightweight, it is for personal use, and it gets the job done because it is true HEPA filtration.
It is. We are almost out of time, and you can see that that's the quantity sold with over 12,000 now approaching that 13,000 mark. We have fewer than 2,000. Now, the only caveat about that quantity left, it does not take into consideration the number of people who are joining us. Now, that being said, if every person is just getting one, we have basically the last 1,000. Now, the only caveat or the only heads up I want to give everybody is most people, and I'm just counting myself in this equation, are getting more than one. It makes an amazing gift, but it's a gift that you should do for yourself. It's a gift that you do for your loved ones. It's so fun to be able to take this out as we're re-entering and re-engaging in our new sense of normalcy. Trust me when I tell you, I don't care if it's your grandkids or your kids or someone who is very sensitive to allergens and smells and even chemicals. Even if it weren't the new normal and we're sanitizing and washing, I've still always been sensitive to hairsprays and aerosols and fragrances and all these other emissions when you go to the hair or the nail salon. Not the least of which though is I really want to get back to the gym. And this actually is smaller than the bottle of water that I put in that little cup holder on the treadmill. So this just makes me feel more confident. It's personal, it's portable, it's powerful. And I think we might have time to show the smoke chamber. And part of the reason I like showing this smoke chamber, Megan, and you can speak to this, smoke is actually a demonstration that we do with our full-size 199, 299, 159. We use smoke even on our big air purifiers. Why is smoke so hard to get out of the air, and why do we use it in this demonstration?
Well, smoke is one of the smallest particulates that there are, and it has a major staying power. So the fact that you just saw this very small unit go from completely cloudy to being able to see it nice and clear, it means it was able to take out all the air that had the smoke hanging onto it and put the air back out, but hold on to that smoke so it was no longer going to irritate you. So smoke is great because it's one of those things that we can see, but it is so fine that it makes it a great example. The scary thing is how many things can we not see in the air that we don't realize that are there? There's kind of a lot, but the good thing is if it's down to 0.3 microns and you have your PureZone Mini with you, you know that it's gonna capture it.
You do indeed, and wow, are we busy. I'm gonna actually take this with me to our next set. If we consider everyone who's in the various forms of ordering, we have fewer than 1,000. It is on free shipping. It's part of our Black Friday weekend, so you get four pay flex pay. Those are interest-free payments. You get our extended holiday return policy. Believe me when I say you're gonna feel better knowing that you have this at the ready. And I want to encourage you, not only you should get it, you should try it, you will use it, but you may want to consider getting more than one, especially Megan, to me it's the gift of love. My dad gave me like a kit for my car when I went off to college. Give this to the person who's on the front line, whether it's, you know, postal carriers, hair salon. I mean, this is going to be that protection for a great price, isn't it?
Absolutely, and this is the holiday season, so we're gonna have a lot of family gatherings, so this gives you the confidence of going out and being with your loved ones and having this with you to protect yourself and them, but it makes a phenomenal gift. So if you're going to someone's house, what a wonderful gift to say thank you for hosting us. If they have a new home, if you're getting ready for the holidays, this is nice and small, so it actually fits into a stocking for a beautiful stocking stuffer. There's so many different purposes from gift giving, but all of them have the same message in mind. Let's clean our air. Let's keep ourselves healthy and feeling good and take care of everyone around us.
Absolutely. Megan, well said. Good to see you. Be safe out there, my friend. Thank you, Megan.
Absolutely, you too.
All right.
Bye, Shannon.
Bye-bye. Well, unquestionably, every single one of these will go. I'm going to keep mine handy. I got mine. I love it. I hope you do it too. I can't promise we'll get another shipment of these in the holiday season, just because we know shipping and receiving is a little more challenging these days. Definitely get what we've got, though, and you might want to consider getting more than one. Don't forget, it's also great in the kitchen. If you were trying to get through on our Cuisinart knives, it's almost like a buy one, get 5 knives or 4 knives for no additional cost. That is also still available. I'll remind you about that as well, but now that I've cleared the air, I'm gonna rely on my friend, my partner in crime. Bill Duggan has the moves. Giddy up, Bill Duggan.